still is very different than any other European city I've been in. And we stopped and did my favorite thing for traveling, which is buying chocolate bars in different cities and testing them out. So that's always fun. And Megan just reminded me that now we know how to properly taste chocolate thanks to that chocolate museum in Strasbourg, which was so funny. But now we're looking, I think there's a market over there we're gonna go to, and then we're going to go to a park and eat we got some other specialties of Lyon as well. There's like a praline tart, I'm just gonna say it like that. Praline tart, and then something else that's like really, really fine, crispy, something covered in powdered sugar. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna eat it. And yeah. Community in Lyon, I guess, was founded in like 100 something AD, which is insane, by Roman Gauls. And then this cathedral was built in the 12th century, which is insane. That's insane. We tried the local specialties of like the candy stuff, and there were 3 apparently in the store that we went into. Is one of them's called a coussin. I don't exactly remember what it's that one on top, and I don't remember what the other 2 were called. Cannelle was one of them, and then cannelle and cocon. And we tried them, and the first one I tried, which was the coussin, it tasted like chocolate wrapped in a fruit roll up, and it was not that great. And then the next one was like lemon, so it was a little better, but it was still way too sugary. And then the last one was like praline and wrapped in white chocolate, so it was better. But I don't think I'll be bringing home any of these Lyon specialties. Have little plaques above them that say, above like the doors, that say who lived there. Like this is Vieux Lyon is the neighborhood, so it's like old Lyon. So some of the buildings are from like the Middle Ages and stuff. So it says like there was a doctor that lived there in 15 whatever, and then there was like the printer who lived at the end of the 1400s in this building over there, which is just really cool. Like it gives the name of the person. I think that's so awesome because it gives that more like of a personality, you know, like you see these buildings and it's like, wow, it's like, you know, walking through the Middle Ages and stuff, but then like here's the name of the person who lived in this building. I'm geeking out. There's Lyon. It's huge, right? And we've spent basically all day so far in this little part right here. Isn't that crazy? all these turtles came from Florida to be rehabilitated. It's kind of a long journey. After we went to the park, we returned to Lyon to find a restaurant, did a bouchon, which is like the typical Lyonnaise food and stuff. And then I don't know if I'm saying any of this correctly in English, but we ran into somebody that we know from Nantes at the Conversation Club, like for the second time today actually. So first when we were up at the Basilica, and then we were getting on the tram to come down the hill, and the doors closed, and then I looked over and I saw her there, and I was like, wait, I know her. And then I waved and she looked confused, and then she saw everybody else like in turn. It was just really funny. And then so we sat down at our table at dinner, and then I think it was Sam saw her first, and we were like, what? How does this happen? And she got up and she came over and talked to us and everything. It was just really funny. Like, that's so weird. Like, this is very bizarre. The world is small. A bus just drove past us that was a restaurant. Like, on the inside, like, there were people sitting down at like tables with like white I almost said it different, with like white tablecloths, and they had like fancy wine glasses and everything, and they were all dressed really nice, and they were in like a tour bus. It was so funny. How does it work? How does that work exactly?